Hello everybody, my name's Ty and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get the Simpsons hit and run with the Lucas mod launcher on the Valve Steam Deck. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. First of all, head to the description of this video and use one of the download links to download the .rar. I already have it downloaded, so we can get straight to extracting it and carrying on. So, once it's in your downloads, open with Arc, drag and drop this whole, the Simpsons hit and run folder, to wherever you'd like the game to be. I'm going to be putting it in my documents for this example. And just let Arc do its thing. Okay, so Arc has just finished extracting it. Now we can close out of this. And we can delete the RAR because we don't need that anymore, as it's in our documents or wherever you stored the game. Now I'm just going to say once again, don't add any of the .exes like this, because it will add a .desktop extension to the end and stop it working. So just follow this guide. First of all, open up Steam, go to Library, add a game, add a non-Steam game, browse. Here we want to go home, deck, or if you put it on your SD card it will be in a different place, but I'm just giving this example for my documents. So home, deck, documents, and there, the Simpsons hit and run, that folder. Now this is where things are a bit different. We won't be using the game.exe here. So all the game files are inside the game folder. We want to come into the mods and launcher folder. Come down to here where it says applications, change this to all files, and select the 2 MB exe Lucas Simpsons hit and run mod launcher. Press open, add selected programs, and now we can search for it in Steam, and there it is. Now I recommend following all these steps from now on the desktop mode, because if you launch this launcher before you've set the game up in gaming mode, you have to use the touchscreen to navigate that, and it can be quite hard. So first of all, settings, properties, and I'm going to tidy the game up, so we don't need all this Lucas stuff. We just want Simpsons hit and run. There we go. And then this is important, compatibility. Force the use of a specific Steam Play compatibility tool. And again, I recommend the most up-to-date version of GE Proton. The one that's currently out, the best stable build is 737 for myself, so that's what I'll be using in this video. Now, I've renamed it so I'll have to research it. We can launch the game. And there's going to be a few things we need to do in this launcher. So here we can just press skip, and now we're greeted with this page. So straight away tick close launcher here. That will close this thing when we launch the game. Come into settings, turn on anti-aliasing, turn on direct 3D9, make sure the frame limiter is on, and also make sure aspect ratio support's on. And now come to the bottom of this list, and X input, here we go, this one here, X input, mod settings. This is going to enable us to use a controller, so you can come into the mod settings and make sure it's set to Xbox 360 and Xbox if you want, but just by ticking X input here should make that work. And you can see everything you've got enabled by just coming to this box up there and clicking enabled. You can also add many more little tweaks and unlock alls on here, etc. So feel free to have a look, but now we can carry on. So we have direct 3D9 ticked, we have anti-aliasing, and we have the aspect ratio support. So we're just going to hit launch. Now it's going to say, where is the game.exe? So we need to find that. Now if you've put it in home deck documents, follow exactly what I do. I'm just going to quickly make this a bit bigger, if it's going to let me select it, just so you can see what's going on. Oh, no. So I'm going to open this up, the white bit with a slash, and I'm going to come to Home, Deck, Documents, The Simpsons, and then click on the game folder. Don't open it as a branch here, just click on the game folder, and then Simpsons.exe will come here. Select that, and well, you can just double click it or press open once you've selected it, and the game will launch up. Simple. Alright, so I'll just let this launch up and I'll show you some quick settings that we can do inside of the game. There we go. So we can come straight over to options, display. We can make sure the resolution's set and put the color depth to the highest. You can run this in full screen, but I'm just going to leave it in window for now. In gaming mode it should make it full screen anyway. And after that we want to come into controller and press restore all defaults, and yes. Now the only problem with this game is you don't have an escape button, which I'm going to show you how to bind now, and the buttons that come up, it only shows escape and stuff. It doesn't show you what buttons, but you can figure it out by coming in there if you get stuck, and it'll give you a list of what the keyboard one is and what it is to the controller. So now we can exit out the game. And I'll show you how to set that escape button to your controller. So if you don't do this, you won't be able to go into the main, the menu while you're in game. You won't be able to pause that. So you want to come into controller layout, edit layout, and I can't, yeah, I set it to triggers. No, I didn't, my bad. Come into buttons and menu buttons. Just take this one, the start one, click here, click on keyboard, and click escape. And it'll say it's escape key. And that's that sorted. We can come back out of this, back out of that, and that's that done. Now let's add some artwork. So, right click on there, set custom background, home deck documents. Oh, I clicked on downloads. And the Simpsons hit and run, and then inside the Simpsons hit and run there's an artwork folder. Open this, and for this one, background.png, open, done. We'll quickly add a logo, properties in here, and just click here next to the name, and home deck documents, the Simpsons, artwork, logo.png, open, close that. And then the few others that I like to do, add to favourites, come into your favourites, find the game, right click on it, manage, set custom artwork, and this is tile.png, open, that one will be done now. There we go, got a nice one there. We can remove that from the favourites, and now one last, come back to the library, right click here. This will only come up if you've just ran the game, keep in mind. So manage, set custom artwork, and we can use the background.png here once again. And that's that. That's it all done. Now we can close out of there and go over to gaming mode, and I'll show you it running in gaming mode. So there we are, we're in gaming mode. Now we can just press the Steam button, come to library, and it'll show up right here in the non-Steam games. That's all the way on the end here. If you downloaded Render 96, it'll show up next to that one. And we can just click on that, click play, and now I'm going to show you the easiest way to use this UI. If you set it up like I did in desktop mode, all you have to do now is use your finger and just click on the launch button, just right here. Just like that, and the game will launch up, no problem. I'll quickly jump into a game. So the cutscenes are being 4:3, but the rest of the game when you're playing should be in your 16:10.
Special ingredient too hot for the FDA. It'll give you the get up and go you need to do all the pathetic stuff you have to do. Try new improved Buzz Cola.
Cola. Must get Buzz Cola.
So there we go, we're loaded in. And this is what I'm on about. It's going to tell you to use W, ASD, etc. to move around, but all the buttons should be bound. And because we bound the escape, we can press the pause button on the top right here and come into here to save our game or exit, etc. There we go. The Simpsons Hit and Run. And what a game this is. I'm going to probably put so many hours on this. I haven't played this in bloody years. So if you guys like this video, feel free to drop a like, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.